Alrighty guys, as you can bring you another Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 1 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, that will be linked in the description down below. And before we head on our path, this is the team we are going to be using. Don't worry, if you guys need replacements for the team, I will be replying to all your comments in regards to that in the comment section. And make sure you guys are putting on your equipment before starting your path, otherwise you're going to need to land on a yellow tile to change that, and you do not want to do that. Alright, so first fight we're going up against is a 3-fist fight. To the left of us, it is going to be up against a TOP stage. TN is the biggest threat here easily. Alright, so there's 3 yellows on the opposing team, so I'm going to go ahead and just say put both of your purples on backup. Alright, so the first unit you want to get out of the way here is the TN, because that's going to be the biggest threat. He will stun and super on turn 2. We do know our greens attack last, and then we'll go for this purple Goku, and then you can save all the yellows for last because we'll have type neutral damage on them. So that was a pretty easy first fight. For a 3-fist stage, it shouldn't be too difficult at all. And almost a million points off of that. We did get the full kill, no rush needed. One thing that I did forget to mention though is set this Piccolo over to blast. It's something that I always forget to do. Something that I always forget that even happens right here. It's okay to set him to blast because their stats are very similar. It's literally just like a 1 digit off. Alright, so next is a 4-fist stage straight ahead of us. It is against the Ginu Force squad. Alright, for this one, since it's all Ginu Force, they're gonna have that cohesiveness to them. They're going to be a little bit more tanky, and there's double green units, plus there's the tag green unit from the Raccoon / Goldo unit. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out our Super Baby 2 for backup. We're going to keep boot tanks on just because of that super attack, and let's go ahead and just start off like this. Alright, so for attack order, I kind of do want to go for the tag units first. You definitely do want to go for the Birder and Jace first, because you don't want to let them get their cover change off, because once they do get their cover change off, they start debuffing you. I'm pretty sure they debuff you, or either they support the team. Either way, you want to get them out of the way before they even get a chance to do that. So we'll go for both of the tag units, Goldo, this purple Ginu, green Ginu, and then Birder at the end. Like I said, kind of a tanky fight right there. Can be a bit difficult, especially if you don't have enough damage output right there. 1.2 million, and we did get the full kill. Alright, so next is a 3-fist stage to the right of us, and it's against this free-to-play stage. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There's double purples, so just as a rule of thumb, we're going to go ahead and put double greens on backup right here. Boot tanks with a special move tile as well. Our first unit I do want to take out is a yellow unit, especially since we're bringing in double purples right here. It should be easy work just because of our red attacking first, and then our boot tank super attacking. And then we do want to get the super boo out before turn 3 because he will stun you at that point. After that, we'll go for the Android 13, a red unit of your choice, Tapion, and then the Goku Black. Okay, so I would say that worked out pretty perfectly. 3-fist stage, nothing to worry about whatsoever. 1 million off of that, full kill, no rush needed. Next is a 4-fist stage directly ahead of us. It is against a God Key stage. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. I know that there's 3 purples here, so normally I would say just put all of your greens on backup, but there's also the double blues right here, so it just means we're going to have to target those purples extremely early on into the fight. So that being said, let's go for Whis first because he does have the stun on turn 2. Let's go for double purples there, and then go for a blue unit, purple, blue, and then the red Goku at the end. Alright, so that one wasn't too bad. I mean, there was a little bit of tankiness coming out from them, but for the most part, these are pretty aged units, right? Especially like you have first anniversary Blue Goku on here. 1.2 million, nothing really to worry about there. Next is our 5th win streak bonus, so that means we are getting that bonus to our points right here. This is an important fight, kind of, right? I mean, it's the least important out of the important fights, but still. It's against an all Krillin stage. Alright, this is one of those fights where there's triple purples, so we're going to put both of our greens on backup. Even though there is a blue unit on the enemy team, it's only 1 blue unit, so I'm not too worried about it. I think this will be more than fine. And also, you have an opportunity to heal up some of your low units, like for example, this guy's at 77% HP. I'm putting him next to the Super Baby 2, and he's getting that damage cut tile. Alright, so first unit I'm going for is the tag unit. I think that they have the most damage output, so that's going to be our biggest threat. And then we'll go for the blue Krillin. That'll be an easy kill. After that, we'll go for the red Krillin, a yellow Krillin, and then we'll save the purples for last. Okay, that one wasn't bad. I'm actually surprised that we had to finish that on the 4th turn right there with the very last attack actually using this Metal Cooler super attack. 1.7 million, I mean, everyone's still in great condition though. Next is a 5-hit stage to the left of us. It is against the Ginu 4 stage once again. And I'm gonna honestly do the same backup members as last time, right? So we're gonna put Super Baby 2 on backup as well as one of our green units, a green unit of your choice. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this guy, that way he can build up his super attack because he does have that 4th turn passive where he gets 30% to his own special move gauge. So let's go ahead and build that up a little bit. Plus he has debuffs. So now we're gonna use the same attack order as last time since it worked out, right? We're gonna go for both of the tag units, starting with the Birder and Jace, and then we'll go for the Goldo, purple Ginu, green Ginu, and then Birder. Alright, so that one wasn't terrible or anything like that, but Yellow Cooler did take a lot of the damage right there. We're gonna have to go ahead and try to heal him up as time goes on. 1.5 million though isn't a bad deal, plus we built up a lot of super attacks here. Next is the 3-5 stage to the right of us. It is against Future with Legends Road Trunks. Legends Road Trunks is your biggest enemy. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. We don't really need to bring our greens, right, because Trunks is going to get nuked right off rip. And plus our green units, they have a really low key restore speed, so they're not even going to have a shot to hit Trunks, right? Super Baby 2 is going to be healing both of our EX units. God knows this Yellow Cooler needs it. Bootanks with the special move tile. I guess what we can do here is, of course, we do have to start off with the Legends Road Trunks, and then we start working on the tag units, right? Starting with the tag green, the tag red, then the Future go on, and then the weakest units for last, starting off with the 18 and then the 17. Alright, so that one's an extremely easy fight, guys. Just don't let that Legends Road Trunks super attack you. Again, the reason why we attack that Legends Road Trunks first and foremost is because every time a Gohan unit dies, he gets 100% to a special move gauge. He can super attack you twice, basically. Next is a 4-5 stage to the right of us. It's one of these OG fights. I'm not worried about this one at all. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There's 3 red units, so we're not bringing in our yellow metal cooler here. You can pick whatever green unit you want to use right here. I want to save this guy's super attack. And the reason why I say you can pick either or is just because they're both A tier, so it's not gonna have a huge effect on your points and stuff like that, right? They're the same tier. But this guy has a super attack, Demon King Piccolo. I think we should save that for a more difficult fight. So the first unit I'm getting out of the way here is this Cell. He does have all the debuffs and stuff like that. I don't want him to, you know, just do that freely. Then we'll get the first form Cell, this Trunks, because he does have the buff against regeneration. And then we'll go for the green Kefla, Kakarot, Goku, and then Gotenks at the end. So that one's a really easy fight. That's a fight that you do look forward to on the map. 1.3 million, full kill, no issue there whatsoever. So next is another fight to the right of us, 3-5 stage. It's against an all GT right here. And this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. There's 3 purples, right? So of course, both of your greens are going to be in your backup members. And we're actually going to give this red Buhan the super attack tile because we do know he attacks first, and he's at 98% to his super attack, meaning that he's going to get it at the start of the first turn. So we can actually go ahead and try to get this guy one shot. Hopefully Buhan can just one shot him so the Bootanks can one shot this guy. And then we're going to go for all of the purples and then save the green 17 for the end. Just because that green 17, he does mitigate a blast arts, and I'm pretty sure once he does mitigate that blast arts, because he eats it, right? He sucks it into himself. I'm pretty sure he does get stronger. Yeah, I don't know what it is. This was a 3-5 stage, guys. Like, I know they have like a bunch of GTZ abilities and stuff like this, but this red Buhan can never just one-shot with this super attack. It's actually so damn annoying. I think the only thing that it could have done to boost the damage of it was to also put Super Baby 2 next to him, but I would have been losing out one of the slots, right? Because the yellow tile was smack dab in the middle. Either way, not a bad fight. 1.3 million, I'm okay with that. All right, next is our 10th win streak bonus. Another one of those important fights, right? And it is against movies. This team is just annoying. It's not necessarily the most threatening. It's just annoying because there's a lot of cover changes here. And then this Frieza is going to go ahead and just stun me right off rip on turn 1. I think this is the team formation I want to use right here, though. I think this is perfectly fine for our backup members. Bootanks will be getting that super attack tile. And then we'll also be getting some heals for our yellow cooler, who also has a super attack. And we're also going to be bringing this DKP out so he can go ahead and use this. A lot of super attacks coming out here, basically, which makes sense because this is an annoying fight. So just by order of super attacks, I kind of want to do this. I think that'll be ideal. Of course, there's a wild card in here because we don't know who the Frieza is going to stun. So this can just go to crap anyways. But either way, I think we're going to stick with that. And then we'll go for this red Frieza, the Ikari Broly, and then the Vegeta at the end. That's going to be a really easy kill. Alright, so that one wasn't the worst thing ever. Like I said, it's a bit of a wild card situation because of that Frieza stun. 2.3 million is still pretty solid though. and we didn't take a whole lot of damage there. Next is straight above us. Our 11th fight is 5th stage against GT. So this is a full-blown GT squad. This one's a little bit intimidating, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Alright, so this is what the team formation I think should look like right here for this fight. There's 3 greens, so I actually am very hesitant to bring in any of our blues here, even the boo tanks, right? And usually boo tanks comes along anyways just because of that guaranteed super attack, but I think this is what's gonna work out best for us right here. Hopefully we don't get demolished. This is gonna be our first time encountering this fight. Okay, so for attack order, I think we do go for the cover rescue unit first, and then the tag unit. That tag unit is a massive threat, just because of both of our double purples right here. That's definitely going to make them swap into the Vegeta counterpart. And then after that, let's go for the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 4 Purple Goku, and then go for the greens at the end, starting with the full power Super Saiyan 4 into the Gogeta. Alright, so that fight, we needed to rush on that fight. We took a ton of damage, especially with this yellow metal cooler, which is not necessarily a good thing, being that that is our only yellow unit right there. We did get the full kill. We did have to use the rush though, just barely. 1.8 million is not the best score either. I kind of figured this was going to be one of the more difficult stages in our pathing though. So next is a 4th stage to the left of us. It is against basically like a God Key stage with Golden Frieza and Hit. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. I'm going to put both of my greens on backup, and then let's go ahead and try and get some heals to both of the metal cooler and to the red Buhan. I think that's the move. Alright, so first unit that has to go is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. He will super you on turn 2. Let's try to get Beerus in turn 1 as well, because he will stun you on turn 2. Then we'll go for this God Cube, the Golden Frieza, Hit, and then Vegeta. Alright, that was honestly a perfect fight for us to go ahead and kind of just take a breather right there. Cooler is going to be getting somewhat of a heal, 1.6, and we did get the full kill. Nothing to worry about there whatsoever. And so for the final fight of the video, our first boss fight is going to be this 4th stage straight ahead of us. It is against Dynamic Saga, and we're going to basically use the same backup members right here, both of our greens because of the triple purple. Boo tanks with the special move tile, and then the same people getting the heals from Super Baby 2. Alright, another pretty easy fight right there. Buhan did take a little bit of damage, more than I would have liked him to have taken, but at least the cooler's healing up, plus he got 100% to his special move gauge for the next engagement he encounters. Full kill. Alright, and before we head on out, let's go ahead and see where we lie on the leaderboard. So as of right now, we are ranked 491. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Again, let me know if you guys need any replacements for the regeneration team or just any guidance in general. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you guys leave a like and maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!